Hi, this is 𝗂𝗟𝗟𝗠 from Cloudthrill. We're live and direct from 𝗦𝗙 Summit 2025. Here I'm with one of the OGs, let me say a legend from the open source community in the AI industry. I'm just going to ask him a few questions. First one is introduce yourself.
Sure. Hi, everybody. My name's Simon Mo. I'm one of the leaders of the vLLM project.
Awesome, man. Like, I'm very honored and I'm really happy to be here. Finally get to grab him during this conference. So my first question is, what are the top 5 features that you really happy to be released and GA this year? Like, what would that be?
Yeah, so vLLM is an inference engine. It takes open source large language model, run them on data center hardware like NVIDIA GPU, AMD GPU, and all that.
Right, so you got plugins now? Or?
Yeah, we have a lot of things. So top 5, well, that's a lot.
Okay,
but we have made a lot of progress. Number one, the API. So a year ago, we only supported OpenAI API, so you can point your existing clients that talk to OpenAI and talking to open source language models.
Yeah.
But now, we have Anthropic.
Wow.
We have re-rank, embedding, vision language model, a lot more API where we're making progress towards universal API protocols.
So cool. So if I used to work with Claude and I want to work with vLLM with open source models.
Very interestingly, you can use Claude code through and then talk it to vLLM running OpenAI
straight
or GPT-OSS models.
Really?
Yeah, try it out.
Wow, that's so cool. That's one. Number 2?
Number 2 is about models.
Okay.
So this year we broke the record with 200 model architectures being supported in vLLM. And this is more than double from last year, and we'll continue to see the trend going forward. And beyond that, we are breaking ground with a lot of vision language model support being first class.
Like which one?
DeepSeek OCR, have you seen that in the news?
Okay.
Day 0 support in vLLM, and a lot more model coming out with directly out of the box. You can, the moment they come out, you can use vLLM with it.
So day 0 support for the models?
Yeah.
Wow. Number 3.
Number 3 is the engine. So over the last year, we're kind of flying this plane, right? Like everybody's using vLLM every day, downloading the new version, but under the hood, we're swapping the engine. So at the core of vLLM system, where we manage the request, manage the schedule, make sure we have maximum efficiency and performance. From January to November, right? We revamped the entire core engine code over time, migrating all the model, all the hardware, and all the features over. Now, you don't even notice it, but if you compare your exact workload from like a few months back, you're magically becoming 2x more efficient.
Right, and so now you go from V0 to V1 transparently.
You don't even notice it.
No change in the code.
Exactly, and in fact, right now, there's no V0 code in the code base. That's it. We're done with the migration.
So you're at V1.
Yeah, exactly. The engine is brand new, yes.
And then no adjustment, no update from the customers,
not too much.
The end users?
Yeah.
Wow.
And for
next one?
Hardware.
Yeah.
Right, I mentioned a little bit, but it's not just NVIDIA GPU, AMD GPU, we support Google TPU, AWS Neuron, Intel Gaudi, and 5-6 more accelerators that are coming out with their own take on how accelerated inference should be done on the chip level. And guess what? All of them work with vLLM. You can run the 200 model architecture directly on those chips through our what we call the plugin system. So now hardware and vLLM engine are evolving together, and you don't even need to have everything merging directly into vLLM mainline. You can develop the hardware plugin on the side, and that would just pick up new day 0 model support over time.
So plug and play with whatever chips in the back end, supporting 200 plus models.
So you have new models every day, new chip every month, and all of them just work together with vLLM ecosystem.
Wow. And do you guys sleep or what happens?
Well, it's a big ecosystem. We are working with a lot of partners, right? A lot of contributors from around the world, right? And the last bit is actually on distributed, for example. How we scale out. How we scale out is exactly working with Red Hat, Google, Anyscale. We're here at the 𝗦𝗙 Summit, right? Anyscale, NVIDIA, everybody's building their reference architecture to scale out vLLM on hundreds of GPUs for a single deployment. And then you replicate it to thousands of chips, of course. And all of this are where a big year for vLLM we added support for NVIDIA Dynamo. We supported LMD. We supported Reserve LM.
Wait.
All
so
of those.
all of those can run vLLM at the back, underlying layer.
vLLM is at the center.
Yeah.
Directly the inference engine, and typically the default or only inference engine directly there. Yeah, exactly.
So you can run vLLM under Dynamo?
Exactly. Dynamo, when you launch it with a model, very likely it's using vLLM under the hood.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's so
and we
cool.
work closely with the team. Dynamo team are great collaborator.
You bet.
Same with AnyScale, Red Hat, and all that. Yeah.
That's so cool. And one last question is, what are you excited about for next year? What's cooking in the roadmap for 2026?
We're just gonna, on all those fronts, right? API, model, engine, hardware, and the distributed side, we're gonna keep pushing.
Okay.
But also, we're looking forward to, as you add more models, how do you make sure that the engine will adapt to your workload? Are you latency sensitive? Do you want highest throughput?
Yeah.
Everything all together, we want the engine to tune itself for your workload and for you. And we're pretty much looking forward to that. It's a brand new territory we have not explored. Yeah.
And this is the way.
This is the way. Open
source
source, open community,
and
getting everybody work
contribute.
together. Exactly. Yes.
Definitely. As a matter of fact, I even became a contributor for the first time in my life. The first PI was vLLM, so anybody can help and contribute to the project. And I would like to thank you, Simon.
Thank you for the PR.
You're welcome. Thanks a lot for being there for the community. It's a huge project, the hottest open source project in AI inference and training. And it's been a pleasure to have Simon here with us at the Ray Summit 2025. Thanks
you
a
so
lot.
much.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, there you have it. We're done. This is day 2. And if you're here around, just say hi. In the meantime, we're running a private inference service. So check out the line below and all the links for the vLLM projects. Thanks a lot, and build smart and don't be lazy. Ciao.